everyone, and welcome to Sharpness Gaming, and today we're back with some more Pokemon VGC 18. We're once again trying to record this video, because even though I streamed for 2 hours, my computer decides after 5 minutes of recording, it's like, fuck it, we're out. So, it's still on that boo-boo. We're gonna attempt to get this video done for you guys, though. We're back once again with the Mega Venusaur Stack Attack team. This is the second to last video with it. We'll have one more, and then we'll have a new team. So if you do have suggestions for a new team, leave them in the comment section below. Otherwise, you want to try the team out for yourself, there is links in the description for the Pastebin and the QR code, so you can use it on whatever medium you want to. Also, I'm trying to think if I want to keep Oranguru on the team. I haven't used it, like, since I built the team, essentially. I used it, like, once or twice at the beginning. It was made for Aegislash, but we don't see Aegislash anymore, so I don't know if it's gone or what's happening there. But we have a couple new songs here because I was streaming. Of course, we're not going to get to the one I want to. We have Pat Ball with the team that Mr. Aaron Cybertron Zhang made so popular. The Rain team with Heavy Rain. And then it's a Choice Banded Ferrothorn, a Z move, Titanium Z, Thundurus. Of course, there's also the Ludicolo, the Pelipper, Mega Swampert, and Kingdra. Stack Attack hates this team. He really does. So I don't think we bring him. I mean, Rock Slide's nice for the Pelipper and the Ludicolo, and that's about it. I mean, Rock Slide also hits the Kingdra and the Thundurus too, I guess. If we have an open space, I'll bring him, but I'm thinking Oranguru is our Trick Room set. I was just talking about how we never bring Oranguru. Here we go. We can bring Oranguru here. We could go Hitmon. I think Hitmon top's nice, especially for the Ferrothorn, and then we can intimidate the Swampert. So let's go Hitmon top. We have to bring Torkoal and then Venusaur. I don't like not bringing Peony here, though. Peony's so nice, except for, like, the Ludi and the Ferrothorn, I guess. We go Torkoal Venusaur lead, I guess, too. No, let's go with the Oranguru him on top. Let's go with the Oranguru him on top. I would like Stack Attacker because he does have 2 flying types, but I just think maybe not, you know. I just think maybe not, you know. And I think the Kingdra actually also carries Rain Dance. It's something where one of these Pokemon carries Rain Dance too. Obviously, we went up against the Rain team the other day where the Float still had Rain Dance, but I think something on this team also has Rain Dance. I can't remember which one it is. I think he leads with the Thundurus, though, expecting my Stack Attacker to lead off, but I ain't doing that, son. So Oranguru him on top with Ludicolo Thundurus. Yeah, he was trying to Z-move me turn 1. Him on top gets Intimidate off, which isn't going to be of any use here. So here I'm going to go for the Trick Room, and then we will fake out with the Hitmon on top into the Thundurus. Not a bad play if I do say so myself. Ludicolo is going to fake out. If he's smart, he fakes out the Oranguru. I mean, not the Oranguru, the Hitmon on top. If he is, if he makes a not as ideal play, he would fake out the Oranguru, hoping it's possibly Telepathy. But I don't run no Telepathy around here. He did fake out Oranguru. Perfect, I have Inner Focus, dude. Fake out the Thundurus so it can't get off its Z move, which I assume is what it was still going to go for this turn. And we set up the Trick Room. I think our best play with the Oranguru is the Ally Switch here. And then the Hitmon on top, we're going to close combat the Ludicolo. Because that's where the most damage is going to come out from our Hitmon on top. He could switch it for Pelipper. I don't think there's really a point in doing that. So I expect the Z move to still go after the Oranguru here, because that's where the most damage is going to come out from your Thundurus. And then Scald the Hitmon on top to try and get a burn. But that's why I'm ally switching, because Hitmon on top will take the Z move better. I mean, not necessarily. I think Oranguru is bulkier, and it is a neutral Z move, because it should be the Titanium Z since it's a QR code team. And then Oranguru will take the Scald better. So no switches for my opponent, unless the Thundurus Volt switched, which would be strange. Him on top is going to go first because we're in Trick Room. Close Combat does a ton of damage to the Ludi, but not quite enough. Also, we do have the Special Defense drop, so I think we'll just drop to a Z move. Scald actually did go after the Oranguru there, so possibly double into the Oranguru. Thunderbolt. Yep, it was the double into the Oranguru, which I'm okay with. I would really like to have Stack Attacker right now, if I'm honest with you, but I guess we'll just deal. I'll bring in the Mega Venusaur here. I don't want to bring in Torkoal yet, because Pelipper is probably still sitting somewhere in the back. I will Mega Evolve my Venusaur now. And I guess just go for Sludge Bomb into Ludi, and then I can Instruct, right? Oh wait, my Oranguru should be faster, I think. Do I have time to check? Do I have time to check? Summary. Oranguru is 72 while Venusaur is 101. Yeah, 100% chance that the Oranguru is faster. So I want to Mega Evolve and Sludge Bomb the Thundurus, and then Psychic the Ludicolo. Ludicolo is going to switch out, so I could have Sludge Bombed the... Actually, no, I couldn't have, because it's Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn is going to wall out my Venusaur, but the nice thing about that is I have not Ferrothorn. I have Torkoal in the back. Thundurus actually protects here. He protect. So useless Psychic into this Ferrothorn. Special attack, defense drop, I mean? Nope. Sludge Bomb into the Thundurus. That's fine. I'm 100% okay with that. Because I can just double Sludge Bomb the Thundurus now. I'm not worried about that Ferrothorn in the slightest. I mean, yeah, Venusaur and Oranguru aren't going to enjoy it. I mean, Venusaur will take it pretty well because he's pretty defensively bulky. And Oranguru will take it okay too, actually. Ferrothorn can't do much here. He is choice banded. But we should be fine. We should just be able to leave the Ferrothorn alone until we get rid of the rest of his team, and then deal with it there. He's wondering if he wants to leave Thundurus in or not, because Thundurus is just going to get bopped here. And if he switches in Ludicolo, it's gone. And if you switch in Pelipper, it's gone. Which, if Pelipper's gone, that's perfect for me. He's going to withdraw the Thundurus. Something's going down here. It is going to be Ludicolo, so... Gyro Ball does come out from the Ferrothorn into my Venusaur. Ooh, that does more damage I would like it to. That does a lot more than I would like it to. Sludge Bomb into the Ludi. Cheap, 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 cheap. And another Sludge Bomb won't affect the Ferrothorn. Let's see what comes out here for the final turn of Trick Room. If it's Pelipper, I just switch in Torkoal. If it's Pelipper, I switch in Torkoal because it'll get rid of the rain and we'll eat up a Gyro Ball. It's going to be Thundurus, though. Thundurus 100% of the time protects here. I think he just protects in Gyro Ball, so I'm still going to make that switch. I'm going to switch into Torkoal. And with a Oranguru, I guess I'll throw a Psychic into the Thundurus, but I expect him to protect here because it's the last turn of Trick Room. Torkoal. This also, Thundurus protects, yep. This will also make him want to switch in Pelipper if he brought it. Ferrothorn Gyro Balls into the Torkoal, who should eat that up. And Oranguru's Psychic won't do anything here. Twisted Dimensions will return to normal. He might Z-move my Torkoal, or he might Z-move my Oranguru. I think he thinks I'm going to protect here. And I think we have to go for that play. So I'm going to Infernal Overdrive the Pharaoh, and then go for the Trick Room. Because I think he thinks I'm going to protect with the Torkoal. So he wants to attack my Oranguru with the Thundurus. Try and stop me from setting up a Trick Room here. He might switch Ferrothorn for Pelipper. Yeah, Ferrothorn is going to switch out for Pelipper. Just fine. I went for the Z move here. Drizzle will go up. Thundurus does go for Thunderbolt. And it is into Oranguru. So the Infernal Overdrive, not going to be doing a whole lot in the rain. It'll still hurt, though. It will still hurt a little bit. Ooh, that did not do nearly as much as I would like it to, but Oranguru does get the Trick Room up. And I would like to switch Torkoal out, but I think Torkoal is getting targeted here. So I'm going to Psychic the Pelipper here and protect the Torkoal. Because I think he doubles Torkoal just in case I try and switch in Venusaur there. And I don't want my Venusaur going down because it's the best thing for the Pelipper. Even though I'm going to attempt to take out Pelipper with the Oranguru here. So Torkoal protects. And I do need to keep Torkoal alive for the Pharaoh. Okay, another Psychic takes out Pelipper. Hurricane into Torkoal. Yep, that's why I didn't switch it out there. And Thunderbolt from Thundurus is going to go into the Oranguru. We should take that last one there. And now we switch Torkoal out for Venusaur. And Psychic the Pelipper. So Pelipper either has to protect, switch out to Ferrothorn, or stay in and faint. If he faints, then we're good. Torkoal is going to switch out for Venusaur. The Pelipper does protect here, so we should be able to take it out this next turn. Oranguru is going to faint to the Thundurus here. Yep. Now I bring in Torkoal. And I just erupt. Torkoal. I guess he could protect with Thundurus. But like if Pelipper wants to switch out, Ferrothorn goes down, and then Torkoal did what he needed to. And that's all that matters. So I Sludge Bomb the Thundurus and erupt with Torkoal. And this should put us in a pretty decent position to win this. Because the Pelipper shouldn't be able to stall out. Oh, Thundurus has Rain Dance. And that should be fine. Because both Pokemon should still go down here. I knew one of them had the Rain Dance. Eruption should still take out this Pelipper. Yeah. And a Sludge Bomb from Venusaur should hopefully still do the dirty to the Thundurus. Oh, just barely, but we do get the lucky poison, which is going to KO here, unless he has a berry. It does not, because he should have the Focus Blast Z move. And there goes Thundurus. Cool, man. That should be the win. I mean, Torkoal just has to beat out the Ferrothorn, which the Ferrothorn shouldn't have anything to be able to do to the Torkoal. And then we just fire off useless Giga Drains into the Ferrothorn. I'm going to go for an Eruption, because now it's single target. My forfeit. I might have forfeit. My opponent might just forfeit here. This is the final turn Trick Room, which is no big deal. Oh, Ferrothorn has knockoff. I do have the Z move, so, you know. Eruption. Still 4 times super effective. Almost KOing there. Giga Drain. Almost enough to KO. Another Giga Drain will get him, so we're gooch. Trick Room does end there, so now Torkoal is faster than Ferrothorn. So we just do that, and then we go for Flamethrower. And that's GG no Re. Yeah, put ourselves in the position there to win. Didn't even need Stack Attacka. Stack Attacka probably would have been helpful there, but I think Oranguru was a better choice in the end. And I was just bad-mouthing Oranguru. We're going to have a little bit of a cut. I don't know why I keep announcing it, but just so in case people are wondering, why is that a little jump there? But here it's going to be coming soon. Alright, and that allows me to get around that dead time too, so maybe I'll utilize a little more. We do have a 14-17 rated player. Kelvin Kuhn with another rain team. Can we stop facing rain teams for God's sake? So Venusaur outside the Tapu Lele and the Mega Metagross. Oh, that's going to make this so much harder. A lot of Mega Metagross carry Stomping Tantrum now, which is unfortunate. I haven't been paying enough attention to videos to figure out the mechanics of Stomping Tantrum, unfortunately. Because, like, does it hit both of my Pokemon or just one? I need to pay more attention to those things. But if I go Hitmon... Actually, no. Hitmon top won't help. I'll go Peen, stack Attacka. Hitmontop will help after that. And I'll bring Venusaur. Which means we're circumventing the Weather Wars. Which I think Torkoal's going to be so much better here. Just like either of these leads are going to invite Tapu Lele to attack it. So I'm going to go with Torkoal, because this also helps get around Rain. If Rain wants to lead instead of Metagross Lele. But like if he leads Metagross Lele, the Torkoal invites the Lele to go for Psychic on it, which Hitmontop's not going to enjoy. And the whole point of bringing the Hitmontop is to deal with a Metagross. Well, I mean, we'd still have to protect the first turn because Metagross wouldn't Mega Ball right away. It's going to be Lele Zapdos lead for my opponent, actually, which is perfectly fine by me. This should allow me to get Trick Room up. I'm going to see the Psychic Seed on the Zapdos. Okay, okay. We're going to get Drought up with Torkoal. Torkoal. And the Lele most likely switches out for the Politoed, I'd assume. So I'm going to set up the Trick Room. And I'll bring in... Ugh, if I bring in Venusaur and he Psychics there, it's going to be bad. I'll bring on Hitmontop. Because this allows... Well, it doesn't, never mind. I was going to say... Oh, he withdraws Zapdos, though. For the Politoed. That's interesting. That's interesting. I thought the Lele would go for sure, so he didn't get Gyro Balled, but... You know? Okay, Torkoal's going to switch for the Hitmontop. Get the Intimidate off on these two special attackers. Lele has Taunt. I should have Gyro Balled him. That's much on Fort, because now I can't like do any switches, really. I mean, I could switch Stack Attack over Venusaur, I guess. And with Hitmontop... I just attempt to close combat the Politoed, even though I get Psychic to the next dimension here. I was wondering if Lele would have Taunt. That's why he stayed in. I should have Gyro Balled him. I was so close to doing it, too. I was so close to doing it, too. I really should have. Really should have. Alright, so Venusaur's going to come in on what I can only assume is going to be a Scald from the Politoed. Yup. Unfortunately, burns me. And Lele's going to go for Psychic, which will KO my Hitmontop. And then it's basically all over but the crying from here, honestly. God, what am I going to do? Alright, so I got to bring Stack Attack out here. And honestly, we just have to sack off a Torkoal at this point. I'm going to switch Torkoal in. And I'm going to Gyro Ball to Lele. He could try to taunt me here. But we should live a Skull from a Politoed in the sun. If we get burned, we might not KO the Lele, though, which is the unfortunate thing. Okay, Politoed Scalds. We should take that because we're in the sun. Yep. No burn. Critical hit. Okay. He does just straight up Psychic. So that should KO Torkoal, unfortunately. Yep. I could have set up Trick Room there, though. Could have set up Trick Room. Could have protected Trick... I know. I wouldn't have been able to protect. But Gyro Ball into the Lele. It's going to KO it. So at least that menace is out of the way. We get a defense boost, which is pretty useless when we've already taken about 50% from a critical hit, Scald, plus Life Orb damage. That's where it would be nice to have the Attacka booster, but... And Metagross is going to come out. Yeah, we just lost. 100% we just lost. What could we have done differently? Not sucked. Like, if I would have predicted the taunt, which there was really no way to, honestly, then... Oh, wait, if I stay as normal Venusaur, I can Giga Drain this Politoed right away. Yeah, and we can't win at this point. I'm gonna withdraw the Politoed for the Zapdos. Interesting. He might be stomping Tantrum here. It's times like this I wish I had Sleep Powder in Venusaur, but Leech Seed has just come in so much more clutch situations than Sleep Powder would, I think. Especially with how much Sleep Powder misses. So Venusaur's going to be the fastest because I haven't Mega Evolved. We have the Chlorophyll boost. He does Stomping Tantrum. Now we'll get to see, does this hit both or just one? It just hits one. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting to note. But yeah, Venusaur can't beat Metagross, so I might as well run. But yeah, honestly, the only way we could have won that is if we had known that he had Taunt. There's just really no way to know that. There was just really no way to know that, unfortunately. In a best of 3 situation, now that I know that it has Taunt, I think we'd be doing a little better off, but in best of 1, Taunt can get you real good on random Pokemon like that. I was kind of thinking the Zapdos actually had Taunt instead, but if he had switched Lele out for Politoed like I expected him to, we wouldn't have been in such an awful position, because Lele could just body through the rest of our team, unfortunately, because I didn't bring Feeny, because we didn't have the space for it. And I'm not going to do a cut here, because that one is pretty short, so my computer should be able to handle it, and if we lose it, oh well. You know, but let's get a third battle here. 1541 after that battle. And let's see, let's go with Kalos Legend. I haven't heard this one yet. Oh, I heard it when I battled the Yveltal, but I didn't really pay attention. I didn't pay enough attention to actually hear it, you know. You know what I'm saying? Because we got Johto Legend, now we have Kalos Legend. We'll get Kanto Legend at some point. We'll get all the legends at some point, honestly. We can just find an opposing trainer, that'd be pretty neat. Alright, 1441. We're fighting all the low-rated players, Arkansas, but they can still kick our butts. Okay, another one of these teams. But with no rain this time, at least. So it's Lele, Metagross, Hydreigon, Feeny, Landorus, and Zapdos. Which actually, last game, I think he switched the Zapdos because I could have faked it out. But I don't want to go with him on, remember? Remember, you don't want to go him on top. Hit on top, 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 pop, pop to the top. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's confirm that. I don't know necessarily how I feel about the order they're in. I mean, honestly, the Torkoal Stack Attack Elite is to bait attacks out and to get Pokemon in to counter what's going on with those two. So I lead Stack Attack at Torkoal. If he leads Metagross Lele, then I switch Stack for Hitmontop to take the Stomping Tantrum. And I switch Torkoal for Peony to take the Psychic. Is essentially what the plan is there. It's not a great plan, but well, I'd protect Stack Attack at turn 1 so that the Metagross can Mega Evolve. And I'd switch the Feeny, or yeah, I'd switch the Torkoal for the Feeny to take the incoming Psychic from the Lele. That's what the plan is, if my opponent leads that. I'm still trying to figure out kind of how to counter this lead, because we never really battled this lead up to this point. So my last team was made to take on this lead, but this team is not so much. Alright, so Hydreigon Lele for my opponent, which I could have led him on top at this point. But Hydreigon typically carry Earth Power. I think we make that same switch. Bring in the Hitmontop and switch in the Peen for the Torkoal. Peony taking the Psychic, and Hitmontop taking the Earth Power. They're not going to enjoy it, but they'll take it better than these two will, for sure. Lele actually switches out for Landorus. Does he not have Earth Power then on the Hydreigon? I mean, this is still fine for me. So we do get Intimidate on Stack Attacker, but we're still switching out for Hitmontop, so we get to intimidate the, whatever that thing's called, Landorus. And then the Torkoal is getting out of here for the Feeny to get rid of this terrain and threaten the Hydreigon and the Landorus. Double threats. And I can fake out either one of these two Pokemon with the Lele coming in because of them being above the terrain. Dark Pulse from Hydreigon into, I assume, Hitmontop. It's not bad at all, because we're going to eat that up, get our leftovers. I'm starting to like Hitmontop more and more than Scrafty. I used to really, really like Scrafty, but I'm liking Hitmontop more and more. He just has more support than Scrafty does. So we're going to fake out the Landorus, go for Moonblast on Hydreigon. I probably should have Muddy Water there. Landorus actually switches out for the Lele. Hydreigon could also switch, I suppose. Psychic Surge will go up. The Hydreigon actually just protects here. He protect. I could have fainted the Hydreigon. You might expect my Hitmontop to switch out. But I really think he switched Hydreigon out, because Hydreigon really does want to take this. So I'll bring in Stack Attacka. I'm going to go for another Moonblast on Hydreigon. We should be able to take 2 hits with my max special defense Feeny. Hydreigon does switch, though. For my opponent's own Feeny. So, we're reducing their own psychic damage, which is pretty interesting. But I guess they're trying to continue to threaten my Stack Attacka, but the sun's still up. So Stack Attacka should take a Muddy Water. We're going to see Psyshock from Tapu Fini, I mean Lele, into my Feeny, so that's going to hurt a little bit more. With terrain, it would have hurt a lot more, but no terrain. And then the Moonblast into the Feeny. Can we get a special attack drop? Yes, we can. That's going to definitely make sure that Stack Attacka can stay around for this turn and set up this Trick Room. And then with Lele, I'm going to Feeny, sorry. I'm going to Muddy Water. Because while it would be nice to get off more damage on the Feeny, we're obviously not doing enough for it to really matter. We're going to see Psyshock from the Lele again. Into my Feeny, which should proc my Berry. Yes, it does. So we'll live a Moonblast from the opposing Feeny. But I assume the Feeny goes for, like, Muddy Water. Yep. It actually, Stack Attacka avoids the Muddy Water, so even better. We would have eaten it up pretty well in the sun with a special attack drop, but my Feeny eats it up as well. Their Feeny is going to avoid our Muddy Water. We are in the sun. But we get up Trick Room with Stack Attacka. So now we're looking pretty nice. Alright, we'll go for Gyro into the Lele. And as far as the Feeny goes, we're going to Moonblast. More chances for the special attack drop. Plus, it's going to be doing more in Muddy Water. I have Torkoal and Hitmontop in the back. Why didn't I bring Venusaur? Lele's going to obviously switch out. Doesn't want to take a Gyro Ball. Hydreigon's going to come in, who also doesn't want to take a Gyro Ball. I don't know. I don't understand that switch, I guess. But take this. One hit KO. That would have given us an attack boost, but we get into defense boost. So we do live... not Earthquake. What's the move? Yeah, Earthquake. Tapu Fini is going to avoid the Muddy Water this time. Let's see how much it does. To my Stack Attacka. Nothing. It does give me an accuracy drop, unfortunately. But now we do go for the Moonblast. And the sunlight, unfortunately, will disappear now. I assume the Landorus comes out here. Yup. And with the attack drop, Stack Attacka, I don't think KO's Landorus. I think it's like a roll. And I do have the accuracy drop. So I could go for Rock Slide. I want to go for Rock Slide on these two. And then I'll bring out Hitmontop, which will give me an attack drop on the Landorus. So we'll definitely live in Earthquake. I don't know about Tecton. But we won't live in Muddy Water from the Peen. So hopefully we can get a flinch on one of these two. We do have an accuracy drop, unfortunately, but Buttercup. Both Pokemon are going to get hit by this Rock Slide. Let's see if we can do some dirty flinching here. Feeny actually sets up the Calm Mind. Getting pretty bloody greedy over there, Feeny. The health you're at. He was probably hoping you'd get down to... Landorus flinches. So that should spell the end of Landorus as long as we hit it with a gyro ball here. And then I fake out the Feeny. As long as this Landorus does not protect. Match is just going to be straight up forfeited. My dude's salty. My dude's salty. I mean, even if he... I guess he might have been going for Tectonic Rage, maybe. Because that'd be the only thing that... Yeah, because we'd live Superpower, we'd live Earthquake, and you'd be Earthquaking your own Feeny at that point. I guess maybe he thought I was going to wide guard for the rest of the game, because that would wall out the Feeny and the Landorus. But I don't know. We'll do one more since that one was so short, so I do have to do a little bit of a cut here, guys. We'll be right back on the next battle. Start recording. Alright, I accidentally hit the start stream button, so now we're here with the actual recording. We have a QR code team with a sand team this time. I haven't seen a sand team in a while. It's going to be Tyranitar and the, what's that thing called? Lycanroc, instead of the Excadrill. Also carrying the Celesteela, the Azumarill, which I haven't seen in a while as well. Alolan Marowak making a return to VGC, and Mega Salamence. Tapu Fini is great here. It is freaking amazing. The only thing it doesn't like is going to be the Celesteela, and we can kind of deal with Celesteela. We do have Torkoal. My Stack Attack is going to be great against those sand Pokemon, so I could lead Stack Attacka. I could lead Stack Attacka and him on top, honestly. I like that a lot. Peen in the back, and then Torque. Yeah, Venusaur does not enjoy this matchup, so let's not do it. I mean, it likes the rain. Ooh, it likes the Azumarill too. I mean the sand, sorry. So, Venusaur might actually scare Azumarill away, in all honesty. My Twitch telling me, hey, you can like, update stuff. I hit the start streaming button for 2 seconds. Calm down. Yeah, Venusaur actually kind of threatens this team pretty well. It doesn't like the Marowak and the Salamence and the Celesteela, but it kind of walls out the rest of his team, so... Making my opponent's decision a tough one, having Mega Venusaur sitting there, but we're not bringing it, so... Down to 2 seconds for my opponent. Wonder what they're going to lead. We do have the Lugia music for this battle. Breaking out all the new songs that we got. I wish the Lugia music was like from the movie. The doo-doo-doo, the Mockingjay call. Azumarill Tyranitar lead for my opponent. This would be great for Ugly Boy here. We'll hit Hitmo on top, Stack Attacka. I don't really have to worry about the Tyranitar outside of maybe the possibility of a... well, it could have Superpower, I guess, but I do get the attack drop on it. So we're just going to fake out the Azu and set up that Trick Room. Fake out the Azu, set up the Trick Room. We should be able to take a Superpower or a Low Kick from Tyranitar, is the hope. It is going to Low Kick. And -1, we do eat that. Azumarill is going to flinch, and we set up Trick Room with Stack Attacka. So now I should be able to close combat the Tyranitar. I'm going to close combat the Tyranitar. And with Stack Attack, I'm going to Rock Slide. The Azumarill could Aqua Jet, but it is a -1, and it's not 4 times super effective like Low Kick is, so there is a possibility that we live it. And I would like to see the Calc. I would like to see if we can live it. 48 HP. I mean, we don't battle a ton of Azumarills, but who knows? It could be on the rise again. It's like a more offensive Tapu Fini. Okay, Tyranitar is going to withdraw, probably for Salamence. Yep, Salamence does come in, which does unfortunately intimidate us, but it is taking a Rock Slide from a Stack Attacka, which it's not going to enjoy. Let's see, does the Azumarill go for Aqua Jet here? It does not. Stack Attacka gets off its Rock Slide. So possibility of a flinch on Azu, doing a ton of damage to that Salamence. Of course, Life Orb damage as well. And close combat's not going to KO the Salamence. But we do bring Azu just above its berry. And Azu actually carries Liquidation now. I didn't know it also got that. So Stack Attack will unfortunately faint to that. And if I had Venusaur here, this is when I'd bring it in. Azu going to be taking Sandstorm, so we'll see if it has Citrus Berry. It hasn't gone off, so I don't think it has it. What does it have? Is this Asvest Azu? Is this the Asvest Azu I hear so much about? Well, here I bring in Peen. Get that Surge. Salamence will feint here the Sandstorm. But I'm gonna feint him. And then we'll Moonblast the Azu. And as long as it's not a Saltfish, which I think it is. It might be Fatberry. Like Figgy. But that'd be weird. Just because usually you want to go Citrus. Yeah, he protects. He protect. So I could have just left him alone and let him die to Sandstorm, but... Nah. We won't let him rest in pickles. We're gonna beat him up ourselves. So Salamance's going down here. Azu goes for Play Rough, I assume, into the Hitmontop, which should KO me, unfortunately. So I'm thinking this is a Saltfish Azu. See how well it takes his Moonblast. Yeah, that's Asvest Azu. And he is slower than the Peen, but he's not slower than the Torque. But if he brings in Tyranitar here, he just instantly resets the sand anyway. Torkoal. He brings in Lycanroc. Okay. That's interesting. So with Torkoal, I go for Earth Power into the Azu. Because if he switches in Tyranitar, then we get a bunch of damage off in the Tyranitar, which is nice. And I go for Muddy Water with the Feeny. But if he doesn't go Tyranitar, then we Earth Power this Azumarill. He could bring in Tyranitar for the Lycanroc, I guess, but that wouldn't save his Azumarill. He is going to withdraw the Azumarill for the Tyranitar. If we play this Feeny right, it can just win the rest of the game for us. Lycanroc is going to go for the Accelerock into the Torkoal. He doesn't enjoy that. Is that a Life Orb? No, it just does a ton of damage. We do get the Earth Power off, which does nice damage to that Tyranitar. And then Muddy Water. Unfortunately, Tyranitar is going to avoid. But we do at least get Muddy Water off on the Lycanroc. Can we get an accuracy drop? If we do, and one more Muddy Water is going to KO that thing. Torkoal, unfortunately, taking some Sandstorm, as well as the Peen. And is this the last turn of Trick Room? It is. So with Torkoal, I'm going to protect so that Lycanroc doesn't KO me. And then I go for another Muddy Water. If he tries to switch in Azu here, then I just kill it. He's going to withdraw the Tyranitar for the Azumarill. Which is honestly fine. I'd rather KO the Azumarill than anything. Torkoal protects. He protect. Does the Lycanroc protect? Nope. Goes for Accelerock into the Torkoal. That's fine with me as long as we hit the Lycanroc. Azumarill's going to avoid. Lycanroc also avoids! Damn it. Twisted Dimension return to normal. So now if the Lycanroc has Rock Slide, it goes for it. It goes for Rock Slide, and then the Azumarill goes for Play Rough. Oh, it's going to go for another Accelerock. Torkoal avoids! Azumarill avoids. We do get rid of the Lycanroc, but I think he's going to attack my Feeny with the Azumarill, expecting the Torkoal to have fainted, but because of that accuracy drop earlier, Torkoal avoids the Accelerock. We're going to see Knockoff, so he's going to get rid of my Berry, which is rather unfortunate, but he's also dead. So Earth Power coming out from the Torkoal will knock out the Azu. Feeny, unfortunately, getting buffed by Sandstorm, as well as Torkoal. So this Tyranitar can still win him the game, unfortunately. Alright, let's see here. How much Sandstorm turns? 2 more turns of Sandstorm. Well, Torkoal's going down no matter what, so I might as well protect Torkoal. We haven't seen a Z-move yet. Muddy Water is base 90. Moonblast is base 95. We definitely go Moonblast here. Okay. We're protected with Torkoal because if he wants to go Rock Slide, we want to keep it spread damage for as long as we can. He's going to Rock Slide. Can he miss? Yeah, he can. Unfortunate for my opponent, but very fortunate for me. And Moonblast is just going to straight up KO with a critical hit. Just slapping him in the face. Just like, hey, you miss? How about a crit? Oh, that's unfortunate. But we take those. GG, my dude. Yas55.evgt. What a name. Well, that's going to be the end of today's video, guys. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like and subscribe if you have not already. Forgot to mention that throughout the video because I was too busy trying to get videos cut off in time so they didn't frick my computer over. But yeah, like and subscribe if you've not already. If you want to try the team out for yourself, link is in the description below. I think we'll leave a Rongaroo because I believe that battle made it in where we used a Rongaroo. He was pretty useful there. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time. Stay sharp, everyone.